Have you guys played at all? Drilled at all?
We drilled.
Done anything?
Not a lot, though.
What
We're going to play tomorrow in open play, beginner open play.
Okay. What are you comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with?
I'd like to work on serves.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Or not.
It's kind of a waste of your money to.
Okay.
Like, we can do it. What we can do is 2 of us against you.
Okay.
You serve, I return, and then you drop all the way in there. And then you're trying to get up and neutralize the point against us 2. We're trying to hit near her. So she's playing the whole court, but we're trying to hit it near her. So that'll be an opportunity for you to work on hitting near her, right? Because you don't have to beat her in this. Yeah. So you go over there and serve.
Okay.
Right? You can be up at the net. You take this with you. And this is meant to go fast.
Okay.
My bad. My bad. So Leah, get some more depth on your serve. Hit it higher. Okay. Last serve was really good, right? Get your leg drive into that to where you're stepping into it. You can add a little bit of pace to it. But when you're serving, you're coming in a little bit. Our goal is to get that return deep. So if they do get a deep return, you're going to have to come back.
Okay.
This is my barometer. Now, when you're playing beginners, they're not going to be able to do that. So you can cheat up a little bit. But when I serve, I want this line in my peripheral.
Okay.
Right? Because I want to be able to like look at them and see this and have this here, because it's pretty easy to get a return deep. And if this ball is going to bounce and come up, we want that ball past the apex so then we can drop it. Right?
Okay.
As you come in, and we do find it at your feet, you're going to have to hit a shot like that.
Okay.
So drive that serve.
And then stay back.
Just even like a little bit of depth. That's a little too high. Right? Just like that. It's a good serve.
Okay.
Right? And then if you come into it, come back, be ready to go forward in case he does drop it, because then you can come pick that up. But more times than not, that return is going to be deep.
Okay.
Because we want to keep you deep. You want to keep us deep. Okay? Better. So this works on your shot. You have to hit it to her. Okay. So the reason you're popping everything up is your footwork is good until it gets here, and then you just swing your arm. Get here and then lift with your legs.
Okay.
So the shot, your arm should be compact, right? Remember the pool noodle?
Yep.
So that I'm lifting my legs. It's right here. I'm not really hitting. Like you're moving good, and then you get here and you pop it up.
Okay.
Move here, and everything's a split step. As I'm moving to the ball, where Dustin is, I'm loaded, right? If I need to come over here, I'm here.
Okay.
So and this is a good behavior to start learning now, is live down here, right? All pro players, all higher players are down here. So I can move down here. I'm not vertical,
Yep.
right? Every time I come up, I have to go down. So if I just stay down, then I can move up. So it's really hell on your legs and thighs, but you got to start training those muscles now.
Yep.
Right? You should just be living here. I can move anywhere I want here. Right? So live vertical or live lower.
Okay.
Okay? Let's try again.
Too far.
Try again. Do less. Do less. Less swing. If you come in on this angle, right, the default mode should be I'm here attacking or I'm here having presence, but I should be almost a lot of my balls ready to step back and hit those. So that's creating yourself time. So it's really difficult to move like side to side and have time. So just start training your brain to like, am I going to step back and take that? Because that buys me time too. So if we're dinking right here, back and forth, right? I step back and create some space on that. I can take it out of the air if I need to, if I'm here, but I create space a little bit. Right? So that was one I could maybe take out of the air, but I was happy, like I wasn't set up. I'm okay with my default shot, stepping back and creating that dink, right? That's the game's getting so fast and so fast that we need to create that space a little bit.
Okay.
If you're here and you're hunting, I can take those out of the air, that's fine. But if it's like something that you're not really comfortable with, your default should just be I'm gonna create a little space and come back up. Okay? Let's do one more and then we'll have Dustin go. More follow through. One more.
Are we switching?
Go ahead. So I don't mind a little head start on that, but know that when you're in motion, you're going to put a little energy into that. So just maybe do less or stop, hit, and then carry on, right? Good. That's right.
I know.
That's right.
I was staying
I know.
back.
That's good. So this is what I'm talking about. Like at this level of play, right? They're very likely just going to be able to get the ball back.
Yep.
If I'm returning it, it's going to be deep.
Yep.
So that's why we're here leaning, and oh shit, you need to recognize oh shit, and then you got to get on your bike and do that.
Yep.
Right? Let's switch you guys up. So your returns, Dustin, you want those deep as well, right? This is a good area to like just the way you were set up on your serves, it's almost coming across. Just think about maybe a little bit safer.
Okay.
If they were depth, we're good. Keep them deep, but hit it near him.
Okay.
Get your legs. Yes, very good. Every shot, get into a squat and push it over. Every shot. I need you here starting and then there. All right? Good return. Drive it a little bit more.
Okay.
Stay up in the net. Let's play this court. You're fine. You don't need to cover. Just pick a court. We'll hit it to you. All right? Flatten out your swing path and drive that there, not hitting up.
Okay.
Right? Get your legs and hit flatter here. Yeah, always, right? So that you reached right here. Had that bounced, it would have been up here, right? We want you to take that shot. We want that because that's a pop-up city, and I'm going to shove it down your throat, right? This is where, so let's assume you were stacking, but anyway, you're coming up, you're hitting that shot, you're up here. You're not really established in that point. You're still trying to establish yourself and your partner to either like take advantage of the situation or hit a neutral ball, but you're kind of you're at a disadvantage right now, right? So when you're at a disadvantage, it means we are trying to put pressure on you and take away your time. You have to get out from under that rock, so you would create time and space for that. So that's when I want to set up until you hit a good shot and you hit a really good dink that's not attackable, and then we're neutral, then you could move us around, move us wide, whatever, hit to where we're not, put us under pressure. So when you're putting us under pressure, you're more forward, you're more hunting. If it's neutral, okay, we're just getting neutral balls. If you're under pressure and it goes like you're under pressure, you're neutral, advantage back under pressure. It's just every shot that needle could move, and you need to recognize, oh shit, I'm going to create time and space, or oh, that was a good shot, I'm going to go hunt for a pop up. All right, keep going. Really concentrate, letting that ball bounce, come up to the apex, and then hit it.
Okay.
And then after you hit it, you're basically floating a deep shot. You're not really driving it with passion, like attack.
Okay.
Just that's just how you're hitting right now.
Okay.
Because you're hitting it deep and floating, you should get all the way up to the net.
Okay.
Right? Go, 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 go. Stop. Now go all the way. There you go. Yeah?
Sorry.
So what'd you do? You came in and took away your space, and you got jammed up.
Yep.
Right? You were not trying to hit there. You were trying to hit here.
Yep.
But as you came, your swing path got jammed up because the ball's here.
Yeah.
This is why I'm like it's important to stay disciplined. Dustin, stay disciplined, stay back. Let the ball come up to that, let it drop down, right? One more. That was a bad shot. Right? So as I waited,
Yep.
and that's coming back, I can come get that shot,
Yep.
right? Hit that shot, and now my momentum is carrying me up to here. And I got to right here just by a little bit of leg work, okay? So stay deep and let that apex, as you are ready to hit that ball, after you judge it coming down, go hit that ball to him, and then let your momentum carry you forward.
Okay.
Move your feet. Good. That was a lot better. The reason I'm taking that ball is because you're not there,
Yep.
right? So if I do take that ball, you should absolutely use that time because it's a free shot. You can gain that 2 feet. I'm helping you out.
Sorry.
Get your body aligned so that your backhand, that you're hitting it to him, right? Have your paddle end up towards her, right? Straight towards her. There you go. Nice shot. You close your space again. That's really difficult to have that discipline, to wait that ball out.
Well, it's like I'm like, oh my God, it's coming.
I know,
it's coming. I have to hit it.
You're rushing yourself. This is where you can build a little patience. Get up on that. Especially because this is my backhand. That was a good
that
serve.
was my bad.
Don't treat your paddle like that. Get ready, lean forward. Right? Okay. That was a good shot. Come up. You just stayed right there. Right? Every shot you're hitting, you have to gain at least one step.
Then he said basically once it's over the net, depending on where you're at,
all right.
Find the steep where at.
So the most simplest, best coaching advice I can get to you is hit a shot that bounces, that make the ball bounce. If you can make the ball bounce in front of your opponent, you will be well off, right? So when we're here, I have 7 feet of target. When you're back there, I have 10 feet of target. When you're back there, I have 13 feet of target. So it's easier for me to get the ball bounce. So as you're coming up here and you're hitting this shot, you should be like, yeah, I got to get that to bounce. If I can get that ball to bounce, I can come forward even more, right? If I give it a volley, right, I don't want to come up so much because that ball is above the net. It's going to come back at my feet, right? So
you got to gauge it.
Yeah. So if you hit shots that you're like, ooh, that's going to bounce 100% because it's landing kind of in this area. This is like a 4 foot, 5 foot area. If you get the ball to drop in there, you can get extra distance because that time is I'm going to have to take that off the bounce and that's going to take time. If I'm just right here taking it out of the air, it's going to be less time, right? So hit shots that bounce, right? Get the ball to bounce. Best coaching advice I could give you. Come up, come up, come up. All right, stay up at the net. Get it to bounce, good. Get it to bounce. So stay in that court. Go get it. Good. All right. So what happened there? Tell me your feelings.
My feelings?
Yeah. What was going through you? Tell me, describe the emotions or your
My
feelings.
emotion was I felt like I had an opportunity to find a good shot.
Yeah, but she put a little pressure on you,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
I like that you went back, but you went back a lot. You committed, and that had to feel probably like not good,
Yeah.
like a little cortisol,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
So you took that reaction of that cortisol,
Yep.
and you said, "I don't like this feeling. I want it to stop now."
Yep.
And you hit a shot out of desperation, right? So you tried to end the point and hit a winning shot when you're under pressure. That is where everyone lives in pickleball, and that is where we have to like get that feeling and then reset that.
Yep.
Right? Never
Just to get one more
attack.
shot, yeah.
Never attack out of desperation.
Okay.
Right? It happens at even I do it. Even I get pulled over here, right, on this shot. Someone's right there, someone's right there. I don't have a lot. I try and lob here. Often I hit it to this person right there. They're waiting, and they're going to go right here. Because I hit this here, I try and lob. They're right there. It's a smash it right back, goes down the line. So embrace that feeling. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Fuck. Right? And channel that to like, okay, I got to hit the best reset, or at least try to. Right? So when you get back and you're like, I want this to end now, you're never going to hit a good shot. Maybe you'll get lucky, but it's a numbers game, and you got to give yourself one more ball. It's okay. It's okay to get pushed back here, right? But know that, okay, I got to rebuild it, and that's going to take patience. All right? Let's keep going. Ow. Kick that ball. All right. So, in the guise of this ball's above the net and I'm here, take it out of the air, right? Attack those a little bit. I like that you're practicing patient, letting it bounce, right? But ideally, that's a mistake by her. Punish her, right? If you want to hit a safe shot, that's okay. But if it's above the net, take a volley, right? Just put it her, attack her feet a little bit, right? But if it's now below the net, okay, that's fine. So attack, no, right? That's good. Close though. So step back one step. Okay. So that went from being out, you gave yourself a foot, to a great serve, right? So if we do hit a serve that's out, okay, just give yourself more space, same shot, same pace, now it's going to be in. Let's get that to him.
Huh?
Get that over cross court a little bit more. So that's the tough part is you come into the kitchen, right, and you're going forward, and it's very likely going to pop up. For you to take that out of the air, is you have to have 2 feet established. So if you do that, even you jump back, and you have to have 2 feet. So That's a good technique. Is if they're in there, hit the other person with the ball, because there's just give them a volley, because there's no way they're going to reestablish.
Bounce it off your chest and still
No.
hit it. Oh, stop. There you go.
No, anything below the wrist. So yeah, you're hitting down on it. Same shot. Everything is low to high. Get under the equator. Here. Yeah. I'll give you some volleys. You attack. No, you stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Get under the equator. All right? No, out of the air. Out of the air. Yeah. That's all you got to do. Right? That's all the attack you need. That's all you need. Yeah, under the equator. Every ball that is under your eyes is under the equator. Every time. Every time. Never down. Never down. If it's above your head,
So even if it's down below.
every ball below your eyes is under the equator. Above here, then you can hit down. But
So always
always. Right? That's why we keep our arms together. Right? We don't want them out here, so that, right? I don't have a big swing. When I take a big swing, right? If I really want to attack that, I really want to take a big swing, I'm going to hit that. It's too much power, right? You've had that pool noodle under your arms, right?
Yes.
The reason for that is you not to drop that pool noodle to keep your arms in, right? You've taken the P2, I think, right? And what that is shit. I've got my point on that. But like, keeping your paddle where you can see it. If I come back here and swing, I can't see it. But if I'm here, like how hard do I need to hit it?
Yeah.
Right? I can attack this. That's too far. Right?
Doesn't take much.
No, not at all. Like you have a $200 paddle, very hard ball, 15 feet. Right? You're here.
Okay.
We don't need to do this, which is why we want our arms here.
Okay.
Right? I still fall with, oh my God, I'm going to murder that ball. And I hit it out or hit in the net. Controlled aggression.
Okay.
So now you know how to hit those volleys, right? She's popping those up. That's all you need to do. Just accelerate the ball back to her a little bit. All right, let's keep going. Try some from this court. Good. Nice attack. That's really, even though that was off the bounce, I'm happy with that. Right? So she's back. Punish her. Don't hit it to me. She's farther away. That's decent. Right? Now go back. Use your legs. You're just swinging with your arms. Push it with your legs. Set up again. Now pretend you're going to hit a ball. Right? Yeah, so, okay. It seems like you're kind of off guard and having to move into it.
Yep.
So I'm here. All right, go ahead. So I'm moving into that a little bit. So it's tough. I think you're trying to do it. You're just kind of off guard. and it just takes a little bit more practice. So you'll have to make, okay, I'm going to take this with my forehand or backhand. So if it's down this line, right?
Yep.
So if it's down this line, then it's going to be my backhand. I'm going to have to create space to get into a split stack.
Yep.
Right? Because I want this leg to drive. If I'm going to go to my forehand, I want to create space to this.
Okay.
So every shot should be into a split stack.
Okay.
Right? And you have a little time as you're deciding, then turn your body and get that leg to push towards that opponent.
Okay.
I think you're taking these at an open stance a little bit.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all right. It's just a little fast for you. Do we ever teach him how to serve? Hit him. It's tough. It's tough. You're playing the whole court. So we're working on hitting it near you. You're working on movement. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go one more time. Stay in that court. Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of living here, and it's okay. Just if that's what we're gonna do, then every shot's gonna be off the bat.
Okay.
Right? But after we leave, we have to get
Come
back
back
and
up
own
here.
our space.
Yep.
Right? If it's under pressure, right? If he's cross court to me,
Yep.
right, and we're going back and forth, the speed up will ultimately come to you
Okay.
because you attack what's in front of you and you hit slow what's the diagonal.
Okay.
So if we're engaged, it's okay to live back here,
Okay.
right? Because you're going to need that space in case I pop it up and they attack you,
Okay.
right? But if it's coming from here, then we want to come back up, pick up aggression. But if we do step back, we're always back to here. We're always trying to come back to here. You just got to be. I mean, this is worn out for a reason, because like this is where most of our foot traffic is, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But if he's in front of you and you're back here, now you've just given him 10 feet
Okay.
of target. So hit that shot, it's okay. But again, we got to come back up here, which is why we're usually tethered with 1 foot.
Yep.
Right? And it just takes a little practice. All right, I'm going to go against you two. You guys can hit it anywhere. Load that leg. Put it in the ball machine. So I can get those pretty deep, right? You need to give yourself more space, right? So now if you're playing against me, oh shit, he gets those pretty deep. But I could trick you and hit it there. So get back. How much space do you need to touch that wall? Right? Don't be that far. Now, yeah, and you're ready to go forward.
Okay.
Right? Because if I do drop it here, you got to get on your bike. Little tough to attack that. Usually off the bounce and low, pretty tough to attack, right?
Just trying to get it back.
Yeah, I know. As we're here, use her to have you two over. So as I'm hitting to you, you have to cover that line. She gets that ball, right?
This guy that's our dominant
No, it's because you have to cover the line and protect yourself. So you have two responsibilities. She has three responsibilities. She's going to pick up this, herself, and this. If for some reason you hit it over here to my partner, right? She comes over, she becomes the two,
I got all this.
and you have, well, no, you have, see this shadow right there? You have all of that, right? You don't really have that, but you got to cut that off, right?
Oh, sorry.
So, yeah, no, you have to take that,
Okay.
right?
That was yours.
Okay.
Right? If you don't take it,
I was just behind you.
I know,
Am I
but
not supposed to do that?
yeah. So this is the part. Like, I'm assuming you guys will play together. You have to establish that trust.
Yeah.
This is part. Like, if you go for that, she will see your paddle. That
It's
will
always
cause her
associated.
hesitation.
Yep, that makes
Right?
sense. Yep.
So if you are establishing, this is the terminology is, there's a person here, there's a person there, you're there, right? It's called, if I draw a straight line to Leah and you draw a straight line to my partner, it's an X, right? Anything down the middle has to go to this person, and I have to cover line. Anything down the middle from her, I have to pick up, and not my partner. So when I'm playing here, even though I'm left-handed and this is my forehand, I have to let my partner get that, because if I make a move for it, they're gonna hesitate, and that will happen, right? So it takes a little while, and I play, and even on serve and return, right? I'm serving to you. You're probably hitting down the middle.
Well, this is a good skill for us, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my partner is usually right-handed. This happened a lot yesterday. They think forehand has it. Well, I have a forehand too. But as that ball is coming from you, it's not coming at me, it's going to my partner. And for me to take that, I'm now having to go away,
Yep.
and I will probably change the attack. So I'm taking this and going there when the easy shot is here back to you, right? So that happens a lot, and I have to constantly tell, look, that's mine. You cover line, right? Even if he's a lefty
Well,
and
that
it's
makes
a
more
backhand,
sense. It's going kind of her direction.
yeah,
It's coming
right.
over this way. Yep,
If you take that, if I come here, if I come down the line, very likely the ball is going to come back line. Lines create lines. Angles create angles. If I come to her, and you take that, that's crossing you. That ball is going to come here. That's the triangle rule. So if I give you a ball here, it's likely it's going to come back here. But if I come from my this to that shoulder, that ball is going to come here, right? So now you're changing the direction by you taking that. However, if she does that, she puts that ball back to me because it's a straight
we're
line.
still keeping you over here.
And you want 2-on-1. So part of that P2 is we divide this up into sections. You're covering two sections, you're covering one, but your goal is to have you two play against me. I'm trying to get out from under that. If I neutralize it to put it back in the middle, then it's 2-on-2. Then either I'm trying to put 2-on-1 to you, or you're trying to put 2-on-1 to me. That's part of that neutrality, right? If you get it back to me, Leah comes over, it's 2-on-1, you stay on me, right? If for some reason it goes over to this person, fine, then it's 2-on-1 on that person, right? It's not like always the case, but it's better for you two to play against me, and it's better for me to get 2-on-2 and then 2-on-1. So it's always kind of like that, right? All right. Now it's neutral. Now it's neutral. Now it's 2-on-1 here, right? So neutral ball, you're covering a little,
I like
you know,
this drill, actually. This is a good one.
you cover middle, have a little bit on the side. It comes over to here. Then you guys move over. Fine. We'll go 2-on-1 to this person, even though it's just me, right?
Yes.
But essentially, you're hitting to my partner,
Yeah.
right? Same thing. That's the mentality. Get up to the net on those, right? So you're kind of, again, you're living back there a little bit.
Get closer.
You hit a shot. So let's just
He's
recall
heading
that
over
point.
Too far behind.
Yeah. We want to get up. We want to live up here. Like ideally, if you're putting pressure on me, you're here. If I'm putting pressure on you, you can come off. So you hit a good shot over here, right? I stepped back and I took it, but I popped it up. But you were back here. You weren't ready to take advantage of that pop-up and murder me with it, right? So use every shot to try and get to here, because here's where you have most control. You have the least amount of barrier to hit the most amount of target. Mathematically, I have more barrier and my target diminishes. Because look, as I look here, I can't see the white line. So I have 15 feet of target. Now I have less than that by 6 inches. Now I have less than that by a foot. Now I have less than that by 2 feet, right? So I have less target and more target to hit at my feet, right? Which is, it's just simple math. Now I'm at most advantageous. If I get a ball out of the air, easy to hit, right? If it bounces and I step back, I'm going to try and get that ball to bounce. I don't want to pop up, but you should be assuming I'm going to pop up, right? So if it comes up, attack. Again, anything above the net, we're going to just hit at my feet. Just attack. If it gets here, maybe. If it gets here, step back. So if I can take it out of the air higher than if I let it bounce, right? So if I'm like down here, if I let that ball bounce, can I take it higher here or here? This is lower. This is a pop-up. This is a neutral ball. Okay?
We were working together on that one.
Yeah, you are, but
Is that still
that
hers
was
on that one?
so.
That
Let's.
one was close.
No, I know, but this is exactly what I said would happen 2 rallies ago. What happened is because I came and crossed you up, and you took it, you changed it.
And then we moved
So
over.
now hitting to my partner, and then my partner took it over here. Now, if you play a lot of mixed doubles, guess who's going to see all the balls? Her. Even the women target women in mixed doubles. Always. It's just, and
That's
even,
why I need to be better than you.
yeah, even so, it's unconscious. It just happens, 100%. Like even when you're like, I know I should be hitting to the better player. I swear to God, it's just unconscious, right? But because I took you over and you took that and not Leah, you changed it here, went to a neutral ball. I went over to here, right? Just to change the scene, right? Had you not taken that, she taken that, she probably would have kept it to me. And then you would have established your 2-on-1. Okay? Good. We need to get you to stop reacting to balls and start anticipating balls.
I know.
That's what I've had in my mind.
Anticipate the shots.
Yeah.
You have to get ready and live down here and be ready for every shot. The whole time we are playing, live low,
Okay.
right? It's going to be a fucking quad burner, an ass burner. You're going to be sore, but
I know.
you can't be vertical and that because you're just reacting to balls. Get ready, live low.
Okay. Live low.
Oh! It's a ball machine. So he's doing what you're doing is I am capable of getting that serve deep and you're stepping back and it's messing up your timing because you're wanting to hit it back to me. But your timing is such that you're hitting it back if you're stepping back. So again, you only have a finite amount of room. Be low, let that come to you and push forward. Because you step back on it, change your angle, and it went out that way, right?
That was mine or hers? I felt like it was right here.
That was fine because it was going from neutral over to you. That's fine, right? But
Trying not to reach.
no, I get it. But that's neutral. So that was neutral here, right? She's in her court. It's neutral. You have to cover zone. This is your 3. You have to pick that up. Once it comes over to here, then that's her ball, right? Because she's there. But on a neutral ball, she's covering this much. You're covering that much, right? And that's coming from my partner, or this is my partner. It's coming from my partner to you down the middle. That's your ball, right? Had I went to her, right? But this is a middle ball from me. That's that X. That means it's yours, right? Even though it's on your left side, but it's from me. I know it's difficult because I'm the only one here, right? But as that's a middle ball, that's yours. Now, if it comes over to my partner now, right, this way, this is my partner, right? Right? That middle ball is now hers because this is the X. So it's a little confusing. I mean, I do have multiple personalities.
No. But it was borderline.
Yeah. So 2 things that negate that. Early communication, right? If you think that you have a good line on it and you're going to take that shot and you say mine, I will let my partner have it. But if you miss it and hit it in the net, I will tell you, look, let me have that middle ball, whatever. If you take it, I'll trust that you're going to take it, right? Another thing, as we're here, me and my partner, it goes over to Leah. She hitting it back to here. If I'm in front, I can have rights to that ball because I'm in front and I beat her to it. But that's like very advanced, right? So that's like my partner's here. I can get that ball back to her in front, and that's an attack. So that's really good for me. If my partner, who's a right-handed person, dinking to her, right? Even though it's coming back to this person and Leah and this person are dinking, I'm hunting for a ball I can take out of the air. That's a poach, right? That's kind of what she's doing here by being big in the middle, is if she can take that poach, she's in front of you, even though it's your ball because it's coming from me. That's a smart play because she's in front and can put us under pressure. So it's not every shot is 100%. Right? Not every theory is 100%. There are little things that, if you could take that to get them up here, that's a good poach, right? Same thing. But on a neutral field, right, just let the pattern shape up. But if she says, I'm going to take it, fine. Let her take it. Trust in her. If she doesn't, you can shake your finger at her later and say, make that fucking ball, right? Because I had it. But, or if she's in front and hits a great shot, I'm not going to worry about
I shouldn't have moved it. I'm sorry.
it. No, you're fine. Just that's going to be my attack. So you made me run, and I made you pay for that. I'm always going to murder you on that because you're making me run. But had Leah not covered this, if she would have given me an angle, I would have gone there. She covered it. You weren't. You were somewhat covered, but that's just of the little time I had, right? I'm gonna speed that up because this is covered. I'm not gonna hit her. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm trying to get it back to you. It's just a good thing for you guys is just get a ball machine and practice your returns. Like you have to have that thing hitting balls at pace at you.
Yep.
And just working on your returns because that's the you gotta get the first 4 shots down. So at the level you're playing at, honestly, 90% of the rallies are going to be over in the first 5 shots. So the mentality for you guys is I gotta just survive 5 shots, right? If I can get to 5 shots, I'll be above the 10%, right? But we gotta survive those first 5 shots.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Can you get more distance on that shot? Can you get more distance after you hit that shot? You're hesitating. Yeah. Your goal is to try and get as much as you possibly can, and you're only getting 2 feet, right? Yeah, good. All right, so you hit that shot, gave me a little bit of pop up. Because I'm low, I can take that out of the air and push that back to him because I'm low. Had I been up here, I probably would have stepped back, right? So good on that shot. Great at taking that poach. That was awesome. And again, this is just a familiarity. Is you have to recognize that and should have been up, right? Because she gave you free passage. All right, let's go to you.
Sorry.
Tiff.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna need to practice returns.
I know.
Right, that's a really pain point right now. Is just having those, hitting these balls, coming up as we go. Like that transition that's a bit of a pain point for us right now. So you see how deep I can get a reserve by adding topspin deep, and then it kicks up to you? It's really uncomfortable for you and takes away your time. So get low and push up. Nice shot. Come up. I had so much room. You're hitting shots. You're not using that to come up.
Okay.
Right? That's going to be. It's going to take some work too. It's just, you have to. There has to be urgency to get up here because I'm not really involving him. He's in a position of power. Why would I hit it to him?
Yep.
Right? I'm hitting it to you because you back up for those shots. Right? So I hate where you guys are at right now in your development because there's so much information I can tell you, like, oh, volley that. And I'm telling you to take them off the ground, right? So you must be confused as fuck. But what kind of shot do you need to hit that bounces that you can get up there, right? I like the pace of it. You're not really attacking me, which is good. Most everyone, so this is a lower level game right here, right? Right, that's an attack. You took out of the air. That's an attack. You took out of the air, right? He didn't get that bounce. He gave him a hard shot that was low, which is okay, right? So Mike will be up. Oh, well. Okay, they screwed that up. Let's see what depth she has on her serve. Not much, right? He slices her. She hits a bad shot, right? Why? Because she closed the distance on it, right? She came up on that return. She was 4 feet in front of that. Gave him a volley, another volley, getting another volley.
They're staying back,
Yeah,
right?
right. So why are they staying back? Because they're not getting that ball to bounce. Because they're giving them volleys, they're going to get attacked at their feet. Now, the good news is they hit it down the middle and they got confused, right? So it got the bounce, good. Took a volley and he attacked, right? That's why getting that ball to a bounce is so important because you're going to get attacked if you give them a volley.
Okay.
So if you hit a ball that's high, okay,
Yeah.
fuck, I have to come low, give myself a chance to hit another ball that bounces. Ball again. This is a little bit above where you live, but this is where you'll be close.
Okay.
Right? Now come on, serve the ball. It should be a deep return or deep serve. It's not. Right? Got the ball to bounce, fucked it up. Why? Because he's rushing up there.
Yeah.
He's moving when he hits. This is why I have a job.
Yeah, this is why you have a job.
You're very much vertical. Right? You're very much vertical. We have to live low.
I know.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. We'll get there. It's better. It's looking better. Even though you're here, can you be more active? You're just here like frozen in concrete, right? Can you come and take that ball and then move back? Right? She's looking for your help. The whole part of you being there is, A, it's an illusion. It's putting pressure on me a little bit. But can you move over? Once you realize I'm not going to go down the line on you, right? You should be fucking taking that ball. Right? Come over and move and then come back. Right? So the whole point of you being here and being big in the middle is A, she should return in the middle. If she returns all the way over here and you're still there, I have a massive area to attack. Right? But I'm going to probably target her. So once you realize he's not going to come down here, right? And I am going to go to her. Can I take that? You should be able to take that, and then she gets come up, right? Instead of you just being here. So be active. hunt for opportunities to let her come up, right? So your responsibilities are A, you're putting pressure on me on the serve based on where she goes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's 5 or over here, you maybe have to cover over a little bit, right? Once you realize I'm not going to hit towards you and I'm going to hit towards her, then, so it's like a check down, right? Put pressure on me. Where's the return? Where's he going to hit it? Is he going to hit it at Leah or is he going to hit it at me? Do I have to cover my line? He's hitting it at Leah, right? Decision tree. Can I take that comfortably by moving a little bit to allow Leah passage? If not, because it's way over here, right? Then you don't do it. But if it's right here, can you?
Yeah.
Then take it.
Or a couple of close ones for sure.
Yeah.
I just didn't want it. That makes sense.
Yeah. She wants you to, because she doesn't want. She doesn't want me picking on her. She wants a free ride.
Payback.
So you're always looking at me. Honestly, you're watching to see if that ball's out. So you're here, and then watch, see if it's out. Call it's out if it's her, because she's concentrating on the shot.
Okay.
Also, you want to look so you don't take one off the back of your head, right? Because so you want to hit that shot. If she's going to come back, you're going to dodge it, right? So help her call out balls too. Oh, you're lucky I hit that out. But you hit over here and you didn't come over and cover. All right, let's pick up. We got to jump on for a tournament real quick. Roy! There's a ball here. Sorry, Paul, I could have called you. He was looking at me. Honestly, like, if you guys just came and booked a court or went to a court and just live here and just hit ground strokes back and forth, right? Just move and try and hit deep shots. Just work on these balls and just play essentially tennis, right? Because that will help you.
Yeah.
That's your homework until the next time. Is just to hit deep ground strokes.
Okay.
Right. Try and get as deep as you can. Try and work, not move each other. Don't go crazy. A little cooperation would be best, but just trying to get them deep. You're trying to live deep. You're trying to move forward to hit that, and then you come back out, right? And just try and hit ground strokes.
Okay.
Awesome. Good stuff. I'll put the video up probably today. There's so much information that there's no way you're going to be able to retain all that. Those are yours, I think. They're not yours? They're probably for the tournament. Yeah, they're for the tournament.